Hello, my name is Shannon Costello and I'm a registered dietitian with Corporate Fitness Works. We're in my home kitchen today getting ready to mix up some trail mix. This is a really easy snack full of healthy fats, fiber, plant-based protein, and a little bit of natural sweetness. The healthy fats from the variety of nuts and seeds is great for brain and heart health. The fiber and protein helps keep us full, and the dried fruit and whole grain cereal are types of complex carbohydrates that are great for giving us sustainable energy to get through the workday. Because this snack is non-perishable, you can easily store it in a plastic bag or even an individual sized plastic container like this one, and take it with you to work or when you're out and about, like running errands. Keep it in your desk, your work bag, or your car console so you always have a healthy snack available. I like to change up my trail mix concoction each week so I can add variety in the different nuts and seeds I put in here, the different dried fruits. Maybe instead of cereal, I might do some whole grain popcorn as well. But I'll make a really big batch and I'll store it in a glass jar like this one. And I'll just keep it in my desk drawer. That way I always have a healthy afternoon snack when I'm in a time crunch or if I don't have time to bring another healthy snack from work. It's just easy to keep on hand and it lasts a long time. When it comes to purchasing your ingredients, you want to choose unsweetened dried fruits. I have both cranberries and golden raisins, but you can also do blueberries, dried apricots, banana chips, regular raisins, and try to choose unsweetened versions. So when you look at the ingredients list, it shouldn't have any extra cane sugar or syrups. It should solely say raisins or cranberries or blueberries and so forth. When you choose your whole grain cereal, look for plain varieties that are low in sugar, but we're also focusing on those that are high in fiber. So for this one, we have some plain Cheerios. You can see it says toasted whole grain oats. You're looking for that whole grain word. And when you look at the nutrition label, we can look for the amount of fiber in here, and it says we have 4 grams of fiber. That indicates it is a good source of fiber. You can also see that there's only 2 grams of sugar, so that's a great choice in cereal. To help keep the cost low when you're buying nuts and seeds, try to purchase these in the bulk section so you can choose how much you want to bring home with you, and look for those that are raw, so they're unroasted, unsalted, no seasoning. Raw versions are going to be less expensive, but if they're not available in the store, just look for those that are unsalted or only lightly salted so that we can keep the added sodium levels low. Excess sodium is what contributes to high blood pressure and can lead to other heart diseases. So as I mentioned, I have a couple varieties of dried fruit. I do have some plain whole grain cereal here made from oats. I have some raw sunflower seeds. You can also use pumpkin seeds if you'd like to do chia seeds or flax seeds. Those are great options as well. And then I have a variety of nuts. We have some almonds, some walnuts, which are great for adding some omega-3 fatty acids in. Some hazelnuts. These are really good when you roast them. They smell delicious. Some raw cashews, pistachio hearts. You can also do peanuts. There are so many different mixtures that you can provide in this trail mix recipe. If you're purchasing raw nuts and seeds and you're going to roast them at home, here's a really easy flavor tip. You're just going to spread your nuts and seeds in a single layer on a baking sheet. Preheat your oven to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Take some basic cooking spray, lightly spray your nuts and seeds. That's going to act as the glue. And then you'll add whatever seasoning mixtures you want. So if you have a variety of dried herbs and spices, you can mix these up. You can use a pre-seasoned mix. I'm just going to add a little bit of dill. This is what goes into ranch, but I just like this fresh dill. So a sprinkle of that. And just very gently toss those around and then spread them back into a single layer. And I'm going to pop these in the oven, again at about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 5 to 10 minutes. It varies on the type of nut and seed. The smaller the nut or seed, the less time. The more dense, like a walnut, you might need a little more time. So I'll pop these in and let them cool off before I make my trail mix mixture. Now that my nuts and seeds are out of the oven and cooled off, we're going to go ahead and mix things up. This is a very simple recipe. You're just going to mix everything in a big bowl or a bag, shake it all up until it's well combined, and then you'll store it in your individual container or your large container, whether that's a mason jar like I prefer to do, or a big plastic bag that you can portion out by the small handful. Because I like to make this in larger batches, so I have it for throughout the week, I just like to break it down by proportions. So the mixture itself is going to be about half nuts and seeds, and then a quarter of your whole grain cereal, and a quarter of your dried fruit that you prefer to use. So I just have a 1 cup measuring bowl here. I already put my cooled cashews. I'm going to put a little bit of my roasted almonds. And then I went ahead and roasted some raw sunflower seeds and sprinkled a little bit of sea salt. So I'm gonna add this in. You can do the sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. So I'm filling this until I reach 1 cup of nuts and seeds. And then I will add a 1/4 cup of my whole grain cereal. Again, that was whole grain oat Cheerios. And then I'm gonna do a mixture of cranberries and golden raisins. So about half and half to equal a 1/4 cup. And these again are unsweetened, but it's natural sweetness in this trail mix. It's gonna combine well with your roasted nuts and seeds that have a lot of flavor and a little bit of saltiness in there. All right, so now we're adding a little bit of color, and we're just gonna mix that up with our clean hands till it's well combined. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in mason jar and get ready to put this by my desk for the week. And you're gonna measure this out by, again, the small handful, okay? So your hand is proportionate to the rest of your body. This is what you're going to need for a midday, afternoon, on-the-go snack. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.